Craig, congrats. Where does captaining your country to make sure you're away from home at this ranking in your career?
Certainly up there, yeah. Very nice feeling in that dressing room afterwards. Building all week, I suppose. Winning is the most important thing, especially as a captain, I think, and certainly a nice feeling next door. So, right excited.
You talked about yesterday the importance of yourself and Sam controlling the game. You must have been pleased with how you did that for the most part. Quickly after half time.
Yeah, very happy. I think, look, we probably knew that the weather wasn't going to be the way we wanted it to be yesterday, so we kind of prepped both ways and had conversations, and I think we did it fairly well. I think Sammy's kicking was class, contestable wise, and the two boys that came on, I think, did a very good job as well. And we just talked about finding kick space and putting them under pressure, and I think we did that, yeah.
How did you find the whole experience as captain, like particularly today? Like, were you any extra nervous than you would be normally?
Loved it. I think it's a good question, really. I suppose there is a tiny bit of extra nerves, but I think I kind of parked the captaincy thing on Tuesday and just focused on my performance everywhere after that, because I think that was the main thing for me, is showing people the way, but also putting my performance onto the pitch. I think that's the biggest thing as a captain. You've got to perform. So parked all the kind of captaincy nerves and all the prep and stuff, and had all my prep ticked off by Tuesday, and then just focused on me kind of hitting the ground running.
Talk to us through the try. You started with two of your Munster teammates, Gavin and Calvin, and then Ryan, who the two of you played all the way up through, shows the offload at the end. What was kind of going through your head?
It was class, yeah. Scraps first by Gav, then a class offload, and then Calvin uses his kind of pace, and he has plenty of that, and Berda does an unbelievable job of getting the inside. And I suppose any good nine is trying to pick up those inside support lines, and I was hoping Berda was going to pass me the ball at one stage. I thought he wasn't, and I would have been cursing him, but thankfully he did, and it ended up being a class try. But I think it happened at a really important time for us. Just after half time, we talked about how strong probably they would have started, and to get a try and then a penalty after that kind of, I think, calmed us down, but also kind of took control of the game from there on in. But it was a lovely feeling.
Yeah, just quickly, you talk about the six evidence, like what did you do around that? How did you mark it? Like Tommy O'Brien, dream start for him, it's like the opening 8 minutes.
Yeah, savage. I think we had a meeting Thursday night where a few players got up and spoke about each debutant. And then they had videos from their family at home. It's a nice tradition that we've kind of started a few years ago. Faz kind of kicked it off, and I think it's a really, really nice way to kind of mark a special week, because it is exactly that. It's a really special week for them, their families. I think they put an awful lot of work in, so it would be wrong of us just to kind of bypass that and think it's another game for them, because it isn't. Making your first cap is very, very special. So there was that on Thursday night. I think that kind of creates a good feeling in the group, and then just mentioned it again last night, again in a meeting, just about how special it is, but also the rest of us that have played and the rest of us in the squad need to drag that on and make it an even more special day for their families that are over here and also watching at home, and kind of show how much it means to us that they're fitting in the group. And I think you saw from all of them they fit in unbelievably well, and that was exactly what we wanted. I thought everyone kind of pulling along and letting them do what they do, and thankfully it worked out.